Hello and welcome. You may or may not have seen the review video on this Leupold VXR 4 to 12 by 40 that I put out a little bit over a year or so ago, but nevertheless, I did not showcase this in the video because it wasn't really apparent then. But at some point in this scope's life, a ring loosened up and this scope was pushed forward. Now, this scope I did lend out to several people, so maybe somewhere along the lines, one of the rings loosened up and it was jammed forward and they tightened it down. I really don't know, but this little witness mark right there, as you can see in that corner, must have pinched this tube in a way to deform it ever so slightly, because the magnification ring, as you can see at 12 to about 6.5, 7, is nice and easy, but to go from 6.5 to 4 requires a lot of effort. So there is something definitely wrong with that. Now I want to get this addressed by Leupold because I'm probably going to end up selling this to someone, and I want to make sure it's 100% squared away before I release it. So you might be asking, well, how do you deal with Leupold and their warranty claims? Well, it's actually really simple. You go on their website, you print out this form, you fill it out, you box up your scope, and you send it in. So I'm going to be doing exactly that. Clearly at the bottom, here we go. Bad or tight power selector. So I'm assuming this is the power selector, considering we're changing the power of the scope. So bad or tight, guess what this is? Bad and or tight. Well, no, it's definitely tight and or bad. So I'm going to be filling this out, selecting that, and sending this in. And seeing, 1, how long it takes, 2, what they're going to say about it, and 3, if there is something that needs to be repaired, what are they going to do? So what's going to seem to be about 30 seconds for you is going to be, I don't know, I guess we'll find that out very soon. So I'm going to get this packed up and sent out, and we'll go from there. And here we are. Time frame for getting this back is a little convoluted because I made a boo-boo. I shipped it out on the 6th of April, and I just got it back yesterday, which is the 23rd of May. But why did it take so long? Well, I had said earlier that you just have to fill out the piece of paper and send it in. Completely my fault that I did this in a rush and I didn't read all the, how should I say, steps to do it. I did not create an account and let them know that I was sending this in. So do that first before you ship your scope out. However, if you do what I did and just literally ship it to them, they're going to be good about it. So what happened was I shipped it out on the 6th. It got there a couple days later. I think it was like 3 or 4 days later. And I honestly forgot about it. With everything that's been going on, I sort of just left it on the back burner and said, you know, I'll hear back from them in time. Fast forward a couple of weeks, still no word from them, and I decided to go back to their website and go through everything, and that's when I realized I needed to create an account and let them know. So I reached out to them, I wrote them an email, I created an account, I told them what had happened. They were very fast at responding to my emails and saying, don't worry, sir, we got your scope and we're going to take care of it. That was around the 23rd when I had created and confirmed my account. So if we base it around that to when I got it, it took about a month, give or take. And honestly, that's not so bad. Now, here's the thing. They didn't really say that there was anything wrong with my scope. They didn't say if they repaired anything. They didn't say if they replaced anything. They just sent it back. I did get the confirmation emails with the tracking information, and I was able to track it, and it was nice. It was fine. I had no real complaints with that. But did they actually fix the scope? This is my old box. As you can see, there is a slip over here. I ripped my name off for obvious reasons. But let's see what we got going on inside. That is indeed the same model, VXR 4 to 12 by 40. I'll put the box to the side. And well, there's actually 2 ways I can tell if this is mine. Number 1, the witness marks at the bottom, and the rear eyepiece, yep, the rubber was not fully seated. And you can see there are the witness marks that we were looking at earlier, both on the rear and the front. Now it looks like they might have cleaned this, which I would have no doubts, but let's see if the magnification ring has been fixed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There is no issues with that whatsoever. It is even from 4 to 12 and back again. Very smooth, really good amount of resistance. not jammed up like it was, because before it would lock up around there to there. It would be really, really tight. With this, it is buttery smooth. Now, I had already pulled this out of the box to confirm that it was mine and see what was going on. So when I pulled this out, they had the battery out. I put the battery back in, and when I was doing that, it looked like they had, I don't know if they had gone through everything inside the illumination control, but it just seems cleaner than what it was. And the action on it seems to be a little bit better. Now, again, they didn't really say what they did to it, so for all I know, they could have played around with the illumination control on this, but it feels really good. But anyway, there you have it. If you're worried about Leupold and their warranty, I wouldn't worry about it whatsoever. It just so happened that they were able to repair this. Now, if they had to replace this, what would happen? I don't really know. But I'm just really happy that I got my scope back within a month. I'll give them that because I messed up. But I got it back in much better condition than when I sent it out. And honestly, that's all I could really hope for. It's not like with Steiner, when I sent it in, they're like, "I don't, it's fine. There's nothing wrong." No, there's very clearly something wrong. With this, there was something wrong, and they fixed it, no questions asked. And they were very kind and fast with replying back to me via email. So there you have it. A plus from Leupold, double thumbs up. Buy with confidence, and you know what? If something does happen to your scope, you shouldn't have to worry about wondering if it's going to get taken care of. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. And a very huge thank you to all of my Patreon providers. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. If you'd like to help support the channel but don't want to join my Patreon, I completely understand. But you can still help support by using my affiliate links in the description below. Thanks again for watching.